Good morning, it's currently 6:39 a.m. and I'm gonna make my third attempt at making sourdough. My first one, honestly, in hindsight, wasn't that bad. Second one, pretty much a complete fail. So hopefully this is third time's charm. I'm gonna go check on my starter right now. I hope it rose. I fed it last night, left it upstairs in the office. Let's go see how it looks.
How'd it look?
Ooh!
Oh yeah. Good? Better this time?
Yes, look at it. My sourdough starter rose this time. I tried making bread last week and it literally rose like nothing. So I'm so excited because it's actually looking bubbly and I just got these little covers. It's looking super puffy and it rose from here. I'm gonna get started by making my rough dough and measuring everything out. And I also bought bread flour this time, so hopefully that also makes a difference. And I'm vlogging my process because I'm trying new hobbies and can't always be good at them right out the gate. Trying to show my journey from the start. I would say the first one wasn't a fail, but the last one definitely was a fail. Okay, and now I need 350 grams of warm water. Cool, got 350 grams. And now I'm just going to mix all that up. It looks so gross. Okay, it's starting to look a little better. I think in the past I haven't whisked it enough and there have been like lumps like that have gotten caught. This time I want to try and get the lumps mostly out of the starter before I add in the flour. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. I need 500 grams of bread flour. Now I'm going to add some kosher salt and dump that in. Okay, time to mix. Okay, I now have what they call a shaggy dough. It has this kind of texture. So I'm gonna end up letting this rest for about 30 minutes and then I'll come and check on it. And while I'm waiting for the dough to rest, I'm going to actually replenish my sourdough starter. I'm gonna feed it real quick and pop it back in the fridge. Starter. Find a place for her in the fridge. Okay, right here. And I'm gonna get rid of this old one that I was too lazy to clean up last night. Oops. Okay, I've now gotten changed, so I'm no longer in my jammies. And let's take a look at the bread. So it's been 30 minutes. I've just let it rest. And it looks kind of moist. And so I'm just gonna take my hands and start to fold it towards the center. And I'm being optimistic with this batch because it already feels way better than last time. But I don't know if that's saying much because last time was so bad. Roughly shape of a ball. Here is what it looks like. So I'm going to cover it again for another 30 minutes and then do another stretch and fold. I switched to my nice camera because I finally found a battery that is charged, got an SD card that's not full. It was a whole thing this morning. Didn't want to delay my sourdough, so I just filmed on my phone. So I'll probably switch back and forth, but I think I decided to make this video a day vlog because now it's time to make breakfast. Sourdough is kind of just sitting there, so not much to see, honestly. And later I'm gonna go get my hair cut. I'm super excited because I'm going to OTR downtown to get my hair cut, and that means that I can go to Brown Bear, which is a bakery. We used to live downtown, like literally 30 seconds away from Brown Bear, and so since we moved to the suburbs, we rarely get Brown Bear. Like honestly, in the past year, I think we've had it less than 5 times, which is honestly so tragic. So I'm excited. I'm gonna go pick some goodies up from there when I go get my hair cut, and then come back and work. But anyway, it's breakfast time, so let's make my everyday breakfast. Gone a little overboard on my hash browns to bacon and egg ratio. But what's new? Always gotta have a decent serving of hashies. Very important part of Amy's classic breakfast. So dark in the kitchen. And perfect timing, I have a solid 30 seconds or so left on my timer to do another stretch and fold for the dough, but I need to wash my hands first. And my friend Kenneth is actually the one that got me into starting sourdough. I've always wanted to, after watching like a Claire Saffitz video of her doing sourdough. And it just looked like a really long process, which I'm okay with because, I mean, I'm like always at home. But I didn't have a Dutch oven at the time, and it's kind of like a crucial piece of equipment in order to make sourdough, to like bake it. So I was like, okay, not gonna do sourdough now because I don't really want to spend like a couple $100s on a Dutch oven. But then last year my mom gave me a Dutch oven, and so now I have no excuse. And my friend Kenneth gave me some of his sourdough starter when I went and visited. And so here I am now starting my bread journey. But he gave me the recipe that I'm using today. The one that I actually used the last time I made bread, that was a fail. I tried a new recipe and it was horrible. So I'm going back to the other one. But he did suggest that I switch it up and kind of like experiment with like doing more stretches and folds every like 30 minutes or so. And so I'm kind of trying that this time. And wow, the dough really feels like way better already. It's just like much more pliable and soft. I'm gonna cover it and do the bulk rise. I'm gonna leave it, let it be, and not touch it. This is what's currently looking like. And we'll see, hopefully after 8 to 10 hours, if it puffs up to like double its size. So, stay tuned. While I was tending to my sourdough, I kind of let the turkey bacon go a little over. I'm more of a, I don't really like a crispy bacon. I kind of like it like soft. Unpopular opinion, I feel like, but it's okay. We'll survive. Had to tend to sourdough. Oh, speaking of sourdough, let me set my timer. Or maybe I should not set a timer, but an alarm. So 8 to 10 hours. Math.
8 hours. 4.
Oh shoot. I'm gonna be at the climbing gym. Well, I guess I'll just have to do it after. Or maybe I'll do one more stretch and fold for after 30 minutes before I go to my hair appointment. And then I'll start the 8-hour timer. And it should be good, hopefully. I'm just like weighing this. Also, I should probably look up whether my stretch and fold was like the right stretch and fold. I'll do that while I eat my breakfast. Okay, hi again. 30 seconds later. I literally just watched one video on YouTube and I definitely didn't stretch and fold right. We're already starting off on not a great foot. I was a little rough with the dough, so you gotta be like gentle and fold. So that's not great, but it's okay. We have one more try and hopefully that didn't ruin the sourdough. I'm a little scared now, but now I know. Mistakes are always made, but that's how we learn. So it'll all be okay, hopefully. I may regret saying this, but we'll see. In 26 minutes, I'll do another stretch and fold, hopefully right this time. Then I'll do the bulk rise. I kind of wish I just like YouTubed the video before I did the stretch and fold, but I was like in the middle of cooking and the timer went off and I was like, gotta get going. Now I know. My hip just ruined my sourdough. Anyway, I started the bread and made and eaten my breakfast already. And I'm like, wow, it's only 8:30. Man, I'm not used to eating so early though. Excuse me. The hashies, there was a little bit too much hashies, I will say. And I love hashies, so I can't believe I'm saying that. I just did a stretch and fold the right way this time, off camera, because I'm a bad vlogger and I didn't set up the camera to show it. But now I'm going to take my sweet bowl and take it upstairs to Rodrigo's office where it's a little bit warmer than down here on the countertop, and let it rest for, I guess, 8 to 10 hours, which would bring us about around like 7 something p.m. tonight. So hopefully by the time we come back from the climbing gym, it'll be ready to bake. And hopefully I don't go to bed at like midnight or 1 o'clock, but that's just the sourdough baking life. No, it's really just me making mistakes. Yeah, vlogging with a big camera's hard. Okay, I'm just going to stick it here to let it sit for the day, and we'll come back to it later tonight. Just secured the goods at Brown Bear. It took like literally 2 seconds, but I got 2 things. I felt so awkward filming in there. I just wanted like a little B-reel of the cute pastries, and I was the only person there. And I mean, it was chill, but it was really awkward. But I got 2 things. I got this raspberry crumble, which I thought was the raspberry croissant that had like the pastry cream and like a little raspberry glaze and like a freeze-dried strawberry, but this one actually looked different. It has like this nice crumble. I'll give a little sneak peek. And then I got a normal croissant. Here's a little sneak peek. This is a regular croissant, and then there's that raspberry crumble. It looks so good, but now I can't eat it right away because I have to wait for Rodrigo to come home, which I hope they're still good by the time he comes home later today at like 3, but I'll be patient. Good thing I have my hair cut now, so it's not just like the pastries are sitting in front of me. I just finished getting my hair cut, and it's nice and short again, and it feels so poofy, which is a nice but weird feeling. And so now, time to drive home and get to work. I was also not the smartest and wore a sweater, and now I just have like a bunch of hair pieces. So that was not my best choice of outfit today, but alas. What time is it? It's croissant time! Rodrigo finally got home, and we have the croissant. I've been waiting all day long for him to get home. And we finally have the croissant in the oven to heat up. I can't wait. This is the raspberry crumble one, and it's gonna be our pre-gym snack because I can't wait any longer for us to come back home. And then the other croissant will be for later. But we'll do a live taste test. And look! Rodrigo is wearing the new pants that I mended for him. New knees. Although you can't see the hole that's still in the back.
New knees on the surface. Beneath the surface, not so new.
Grimici pants revived though,
Facts.
because they were looking not so hot before. And the biggest bonus is that Rodrigo actually wears them, or he is wearing them. So that's the biggest win I could ask for. Because if he didn't like them, no way that man would go out the door with them on. Ooh, it smells good. Mmm. Ooh, yeah.
Soft.
Oh.
You ready?
Cheers. Mmm.
I made a mess.
Mmm.
Pretty good.
It is really good. It's not too heavily filled.
Not a fan of all this stuff on top though.
It's a little messy.
It's not heavily filled, which is good.
Mm-hmm. Mmm.
And the last one was overfilled.
Yeah. Mmm. Wow. This one's good.
The cream is good.
Mm-hmm. I know you love the cream. This is a PG channel. What are you doing?
Nothing, I just made a face. You'll see it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Brown Bear still has the best pastries. They're so moist.
Yeah, that was really good.
I feel like I go to too many places where people are like, this is so good. I'm like, this is dry. But Brown Bear is never dry.
That was really good.
Wow. This is the snack I needed before climbing. Messy factor though, the messiness gets a 2 out of 10. Flavor, 10 out of 10. What's your rating?
Yeah, that was fire. Maybe like, it's like a solid 8.
8?
Yeah, because it's messy,
Okay.
not enough cream. Like there was too little cream.
Too little?
It's not heavily filled, which is good. And the last one was overfilled.
And
Cream, man.
that's 2 points right there. 10-9.
Okay. Okay, fine. Taste test complete. Okay, it's currently 8:05 and the dough has completed its bulk rise. But I just put it on the countertop and it did double in size for once. But it's feeling kind of dense, which is not amazing. Kind of disappointing, but we're still gonna bake it, so. I'm annoyed. I cry. I'm reading this recipe. Why does it suck? Anyway, I'm gonna line my bowl since I don't have one of those little bassinet things. My little matcha sieve comes perfectly in handy for this. This is so demoralizing, but we're learning. It's fine, it's fine. I just want a loaf of bread that we actually eat. I guess the first loaf we actually did make sandwiches with, so it wasn't a complete fail, but we ended up like throwing the rest away. And then the last one, Rodrigo took one bite. At least he took a bite. I didn't take a bite because it looked terrible. Maybe one day we will have good bread. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst vlogger ever because my timer just went off and I shaped the dough and I forgot to record it. I'm just so focused on reading the instructions and trying to not mess this up even more than it already is. But anyway, right now, here is what she looks like sitting in my makeshift little bowl with some flour and covered with this nice little plastic shower cap looking thing. So she's gonna sit there for a solid hour or so. And I already have a timer to preheat the oven. I need to preheat the oven with Dutch oven in it. Ready. Continuing my day in the life. It is 8:30 and I didn't get to finish all that I need to do at the gym. So it's time for me to do my gym exercises on my lattice program, one arm lock-offs, bicep curl, shoulder rotations, and W to I. And I need to take a video. I need to film my lock-offs for my coach because he's gonna take a look for me and make sure my forearm looks good and everything. Because I'm really struggling with the 90-degree lock-offs. 120 feels really good. 90 degrees feels less good. I'm trying so hard. You'll get a true little sneak peek into my training plan, which is kind of fun. Take a look-see. It honestly didn't feel that bad today. Compared to last week, 1:30 till the next set. Dang it. Continuing my bad vlogging, I missed vlogging that last set, but that's okay. It was the same as the last one. Now, I have just a little bit of time before I do the 120-degree lock-offs. But we'll wait a sec, and I'm gonna switch out the band because I think I'm stronger on the 120s. I love the home gym, but the one thing is in the winter it's just so cold, and waiting for sets, like 3 minutes between sets, feels like forever. And the past couple weeks have been really cold. Rodrigo and I were both wearing our big puffy jackets in here, just like waiting to get for each set, and it was just like freezing, and holding like the middle bar was cold. So definitely ready for summer. Last set with both arms. So we're gonna try extra hard. Now, time to do some bicep curls. This time in my training plan, I'm really trying to work on my strength endurance. So I might not be lifting my like max amount for bicep curls, 10 reps per set. Around rep number 6, I'm like starting to gas out. Last set, best set. biceps are cooked. Now on to the next. We have shoulder rotations. I gotta do 2 sets of 10 reps. Definitely feeling that. On these exercises, 5 pounds never has felt so heavy. Okay, last set, and then 1 more exercise. And then dinner. It smells so good. Rodrigo's kindly making us spaghetti. Let's finish this out strong. This one always looks so funky. Yay! We're done. Thursday, complete. And now, perfect. I got 11 minutes until I need to put the sourdough in. And I think Rodrigo is just finishing up our dinner. I can't wait. I'm back from the dungeon. Thank you for making dinner.
You're welcome. You should check on it real quick.
Okay. We can't have soggy pasta. Oh yeah. I love me some biscotti. Maybe I'll crack open a cold one tonight. And my version of a cold one is a seltzer of some sort. Maybe we'll go fun. We'll do a culture pop today. Gotta pause my dinner because the timer is about to go off for the bread. And I'm not gonna forget to film the end. Okay, I'm gonna use my new silicone little thingamabobs. Sprinkle some flour on this. I hope there's no like real bread makers watching my video. It like doesn't make it that far because they would probably be horrified by what they see. I'll preface, I'm a beginner, I'm a novice. Oh gosh. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Just like put it over like this. Hopefully I don't drop on the ground. No! Fuck. Ugh, that was terrible.
I don't drop on the ground.
Okay, clearly I'm not an expert. We're gonna score it using some X-Acto blades because I don't have a lame or whatever it's called. I have X-Acto blades left over from design school. Cut across. In goes my baby bread loaf. It's in the oven. Thanks. I need luck. I need it all. I can't believe I freaking dropped the bread. I feel like honestly I probably should just use parchment paper. The other 2 times that did not happen. And now I just got flour everywhere. Okay, after the 20 minutes we'll do another 30 and then another 10. Time to take the cap off. The dough looks like it has sprung. Sneak peek. It looked better than the last one, at the very least. It is currently 10:19 p.m. Bread is nearly done. Let's last a little bit, and then we're gonna take it out. And I won't be able to do anything with it until tomorrow morning. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. My wire cooling rack already. This is by far the earliest I've ever been done with bread, so even if the bread sucks, that's a success. It's not midnight, which is the time I finished last time. And the time before that, I'm pretty sure was also midnight. So, I call this a win. Rodrigo already went to bed, but he finally got to smell how good it smells when the bread is in the oven. So that was cool. I have a solid 37 seconds until I take it out and let it sit overnight. And then we'll have to just check back in the morning. Okay, it's time. Here's my bread loaf. Dang, in hindsight, my first one really was kind of like a great bake. Like, it was so rounded, which is kind of crazy because, like, this one's here. This is what she looks like. She's definitely not flat like my previous one, but my very first loaf was like, dope. This is what my first one looked like. She had like a little photo shoot in the oven. I really thought that I messed up the first one, especially considering that we almost burned the house down. But I guess it was better than I thought. Well, it is the end of today. We'll pick back up the vlog tomorrow and see what the inside looks like. I don't know if we can hear it, but she's sizzling. Before we go for the night, I'll do a sniff test. Smells so good. I will say that. My scoring here came out so cute. Kind of crazy. Didn't think that was going to come out. Okay, I'm not going to say that I have high hopes for this, because I kind of said that about the last one, and it turned out like shit. But really hope so. We shall see. Okay, good night.
Good morning.
Good morrow. Okay, it's bread reveal time. Lighting sucks in the morning, and it's a gloomy day out here. Time to cut. You want to do the honors?
Sure.
Hiya! Oh no. We need a bread knife. Nobody come for us.
You got a pocket,
I got one pocket.
but still kind of thick.
This one's better.
It is better. That's what I'm saying. You got a pocket. You didn't get pockets last time.
No, I got a smushed thing. Okay, well, this one's kind of edible.
Well, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna cut the corner off so I don't have to cut the whole.
You gonna toast it?
No.
Okay.
Hmm?
No, I have to put mine on.
Stop. This is good. Got flavor to it.
Okay.
Just very thick.
Uh,
That's good.
sourdough number 3. Can only go up from here. Well, actually no, because our second one went down. But bread making is hard. But look at these cute slits I got.
That's nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Maybe I'll try some with jam toast today.
I was thinking that it would taste good with it.
Okay, maybe I'll add that to our breakfast. Some jam toast. And that can close out the sourdough journey, is us eating it. I just made our most gourmet breakfast. Today we got eggs, hashies, turkey bacon, homemade sourdough toast with jam, and leftover brown bear croissant. And we got Mary on FaceTime.
Hello.
And I'm gonna eat without Rodrigo because he's not here.
Did you lose?
The perfect Friday breakfast. Alrighty, well, that concludes my day in the life and trying to make sourdough. It's kind of fun. I'm now gonna maybe try to continue to document my sourdough journey. Definitely wouldn't call it a success nor a failure, just something in between. This third loaf was definitely better than the second one, which I made last week. But maybe stay tuned and I will continue to hopefully show some more of my sourdough journey. But yeah, thanks for watching.